Welcome to Gare Saint-Lazare in Paris, France, otherwise known as the Saint-Lazare train station, one of the 5 big train stations in Paris, France. Now this video is going to take you from just getting off at the metro stop in Saint-Lazare all the way up to the Saint-Lazare train station. This video will provide as much information about tickets, washrooms, layout, and expectations, and any sort of tips. If you have any questions, pop them in the comment section. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to Gare Saint-Lazare or Saint-Lazare train station. We have a map here. I have circled it. It is in the 8th arrondissement in Paris. It is north of the Seine River. It's close to the tourist attractions like the Eiffel Tower, Arc de Triomphe, and Musée du Louvre. Here is a map. I have circled Paris. The bigger circle is the area of France that the trains from this train station will service. Now here's another map that's a little bit more detailed of the train lines leaving from this train station to service this part of France. We have just arrived at Saint-Lazare metro stop. This is the metro subway. You are not in the train station yet. You have to leave the metro station in order to get to the train station, and that is basically 3 levels up. So for right now, as we're leaving the subway that we're just getting off, we are still in the subway system. So the main objective now is to go up this escalator, look for any signs for the train station as we're still in the subway station. So we are going to come up the escalator. We see a sign there, Gare Saint-Lazare, and we are going to go in that direction because we are still in the subway metro system, but we have to know what direction we're going to go in order to get out of the metro system in order to go to the train station. So we see the sign there in blue, Gare Saint-Lazare. Gare in French is another word for train station. It's pointing us to the kind of up and to the right. We're going to follow it. Now a number of people getting off at this metro are not going to the train station. They could be number 1, they live in the area, they just want to get off the metro and they just want to go home or go to the restaurant. Number 2, they might want to change metro lines. There are 4 metro lines and 1 RER line that comes into this station. So don't think that you're in the train station already. You have to go up a number of levels in order to get to the train station. And the best way to do that is just follow the signs. And there's a sign, and it's pointing us to the left. And it says the Grand Lines, which are the main train lines, the ones that go a little bit farther. And then there's the Ile-de-France, and they are the suburban trains, the ones for commuters, just kind of close by Paris. So far so good. We have been following the signs to the train station, but we are still in the metro station. We are going to go up the escalator here, and we're going to hang a left, and we are going to leave the metro station by going through these machines. Then we've officially left the metro system. We have left the metro station. We are now looking for the train station. We see signs at the top there with arrows pointing us straight ahead. We continue to follow the signs. We are not in the train station. We are not in the metro station. We are looking to go to the train station. There is a sign, Gare Saint-Lazare. Let's follow the arrows, and we are going to now enter the train station. The train station has 3 levels. We are on level 1. Most people call that the metro level because it's associated with the subway and the metro. We are going to go up some escalators to level 2. That's where most of the eating, most of the shopping is. And then we'd have to go up one more level to level 3 to get up to the train level. So keep that in mind. You can see the TV screens there, and it's indicating all the trains that are arriving and departing, and probably telling you what track they're leaving on. We are going to head up the escalator to level 2. On level 2, you've got a lot of restaurants and a lot of shopping. I'm just going to give you a little background about the train station. This train station is located in the 8th arrondissement, in the heart of the largest business district in Paris's inner city. Gare Saint-Lazare, or Saint-Lazare train station, was built in 1837. It welcomes 120 million visitors a year. Trains depart from the station to serve the west of the Paris Region and Normandy. This is level 2. You can see the screens there of arrivals and departure trains. There's 100 shops and restaurants within these 3 levels. We are going to head up to level 3, and that is the level where all the trains are. Here is a map. We have just come up the escalator right here. You can see all the tracks through 1 through 27. They're all lined up in a row. It is pretty easy train station. We are going to walk along this grand hall all the way through to this section right here where you get tickets for your trains. As we come to the top of the escalator, we will look to the left. You will see a monopuy if you need some groceries. Straight ahead is access to tracks 1 through 5. You can see the TVs there. They're displaying the departures and arrivals for tracks 1 through 5. Saint-Lazare has undergone a major renovation over the last 4 years, and the benefits are there to be seen as it's striving to bring its historical and modern elements together to produce a transport link for the 21st century. On the left here up ahead is the entrance to tracks 6 through 11. Part of the renovations of the station included 21 escalators and lifts. It's a large station with 27 platforms serving suburban destinations as well as other routes. Platforms 1 through 18 normally service the suburban routes and intercity trains, with platforms 19 through 27 servicing the Grand Line trains, the longer ones. As we walk through the Grand Hall in the train station, you can see that it's lined with commercial, retail shop services and food, with plenty of signs for various numbered train platforms, as well as signs for access to the RER trains, the metro and subway lines. Just up to the left, there's an opening for tracks 12 through 15. You would enter in there, you would scan your ticket, and you would get to the platforms 12 through 15. There are a number of ways to get to the train station. One of them is bus. Number 2 is metro or subway. Now this train station has its own metro stop called Saint-Lazare. So the Saint-Lazare metro station is serviced by a number of metro or subway lines. So if you want to get to this train station, you can take any of these following metro lines. You can take metro line 3, 12, 13, or 14. It's also accessible by the RER line E. Up ahead to the left again, you see an opening. That is for tracks 16 through 21. We are going to continue on to the end, and I'm going to take you out to the platforms for the trains so you can see the trains. Now we are coming to the end of the Grand Hall. We are on the top level, and you can see people on the escalator. If you went down one level, you could do some shopping, some eating, or buy some tickets for trains. If you went down 2 levels, you would get down into the metro and the RER. Up to the left here, we will turn in and we will access train tracks 20 through 27. We see a number of people coming out of this area right now. This is a busy train station during commuter hours of the day. I'm just going to read a little information as we walk here from the Saint-Lazare train station webpage. It says, do not leave your bags unattended. Keep contact with your bags at all time, meaning bag on your shoulder or if it's between your feet, etc. Do not accept offers of help from anyone at the ticket machines. Only buy tickets from authorized sources, and beware of pickpockets. You can see the big TV screens there. There are departures, there are arrivals. Now if you are looking to depart, you're probably waiting for your track number to come up on the screen, and then you would go to the train. Likewise, if you're there waiting for somebody to arrive, you can see their arrivals and you can see what track that train is coming in on. So if you want to meet that person, here is the main ticket office. People are lining up, getting their tickets. Next, I want to talk about all these machines. As we've walked through the train station, there's a number of machines, and a lot of people want to buy their tickets at the machines. Maybe they're quicker. Now, my advice usually is if you have any questions, it's better to go into the ticket office just to get clarification, verification, and maybe advice. If you want to get somewhere, maybe they can advise you about how to do it maybe simpler or cheaper. So that was the main ticket office right there. We are right at track 27, and we are going to continue on. I'm going to show you where the washrooms are. There's the toilets. We're going to turn around. We're going to walk back towards track number 27, the last track. And we're going to look, here's a machine if you wanted to buy a ticket. We're going to continue on. You can see track 27. You can see a train that's come in here. It can get quite busy and crowded on the platform. There are tracks 1 through 27 all lined up in a row. It's very easy. We are at track 27 right now. Now if you are looking or waiting for your train, as you can see these people are, you're looking up at the screen, you're looking at where the destination is and what track number that train is coming in. If you are arriving here by train, you can see the sign here to the RER, to the metro, to the bus, or parking. We are going to walk through this section back out into the Grand Hall. Now the situation is a lot of people will be coming into this train station, and because there's 6 train stations in Paris, they may need to get on the metro or the RER or a bus to catch it to another train station if they're going to another part of France. If you are arriving at this train station and you have to get to a different train station in Paris to go to a different part of France, I will put a link in the description to give you that information to get to the other train stations. If you have any other questions regarding that, pop the question in the comment section. I'll get back to you on that one. We are going to continue our walk through the Great Hall here. You see these escalators going down. So we are on level 3. Down on level 2, we've got a lot of eateries, restaurants, shopping, and then below that would be the metro subway lines and the RER. So if you are looking to change train stations, you're going to have to go down 2 levels to the metro or the RER. I'm just going to put this slide up here about information getting to the airports from this train station. There are 2 airports in Paris, Charles de Gaulle, the top one, and Orly, the bottom one. Now you could always pause this video right now and study this if you need to get from this train station to the airport, whichever airport you need to get to. Also just want to pop up this slide here. This lets you know about the 4 subway lines, 3, 12, 13, and 14 that come into this station and leave from this station. Also the RER line E. Now it will take you also to Gare du Nord, which is probably the biggest train station in Paris, and Gare de l'Est, which is the east train station. You got the north train station and the east train station. So if you are looking to transfer from this train station to Gare du Nord or Gare de l'Est, then you are going to simply go to the RER, get on line E, and it's going to take you there. Just want to say thanks for joining me on this walk from the Saint-Lazare metro stop all the way up to the Saint-Lazare train station. If you have any questions, pop them in the comment section. Hopefully I can answer them. And I'm just going to sign off and say, ciao for now.